Since we did dishwashing detergent last week, I figured we'd do laundry detergent this week because laundry and dishes are about two things that almost everybody does daily. And if you're using toxic products, then that means your toxin load is accumulating very quickly. I decided that I was gonna go low tox a few years ago. One of the first things that I did was go down to the store, look to see what kind of products were available. And I was actually really upset because what was offered was just really expensive for what you're getting. And when you look at the ingredients, you realize you could just buy those individually and mix them up yourself for a fraction of the cost. So if you want to join me and go low tox, learning how to make your own laundry detergent is a must. Let's get right into the recipe.
We're starting our recipe off with a whole bar of Castile soap. Now here I'm using an unscented version, but if you would prefer, you can use a scented one. And another option would be to use essential oils at the end after you've mixed everything up. So here you see me using one of these hand crank cheese graters. If you don't have one, or if you don't want to buy one, then you can just use one of the handheld graters. It works just as well. All we need to make sure is that it is in fine pieces so that it will mix up really well into the recipe. So now moving on to our next ingredient, we are using baking soda, and for this ingredient we need 6 cups. We want baking soda in our laundry detergent because it helps soften hard water, brightens colors and whites, and it also is a fabric softener. Now our next ingredient will be washing soda. We are also using 6 cups of this ingredient, and having washing soda in our laundry detergent is going to help remove tough stains. And remember, washing soda and baking soda are not the same, but you can make washing soda from using baking soda. I'm going to be releasing a video on that soon, and it's super easy and way more cost effective, so you're going to want to check that out. Now our third ingredient is borax, and we're going to be adding 3 cups of this, and this ingredient is helpful in fighting acidic stains and also whitening clothes. Moving on to our next ingredient, this one is actually optional. It's sodium percarbonate, and we're going to be adding 5 cups of this. I like adding this because it helps boost your detergent cleaning power. It also removes stains and is deodorizing, and it's also a non-toxic bleach alternative, so it's going to help whiten those clothes. Now getting back to what we were grading in the beginning of the video, our Castile soap. This is going to be really helpful in getting your clothes super clean, and it's also really gentle on the skin. And after we've added that ingredient, we're just going to mix it up as good as we can, and remember, break up those little lumps of baking soda because they are just always clumping. After I got all the clumps out, I actually ended up just putting the lid on this bucket and shaking it up really good. The wooden spoon wasn't doing it for me. And that is our recipe for laundry detergent. I hope you thought this was as easy as I do. This is such a cheaper option than buying something non-toxic at the store. It's just, in my opinion, such a ripoff. And if you agree, then let me know if you try this.